Welcome back to the final episode of Kaiju number 8 season 2. So in the previous one, we obviously were well into the entire Kaiju invasion and we were building up to the final fight, which is probably going to be in this episode, I'm guessing, which is going to be, or not the final one, but at least the big fight of this invasion between Kaiju number 8 and Kaiju number 9. So in the previous one, we got to see a bit of the Kaiju number 10 weapon that obviously Hoshina was using, and that was great. They had like great banter, they were always trying to pull control, and then they kind of worked together well, but also they're still bantering. They did it in a really fun way, so I'm excited to see more of them in the future, but I feel like now we're gonna be shifting focus onto obviously Kafka. In the previous episode, we also saw Shinomiya using her mother's outfit, right, weapon, for a bit, and that was also hype, but yeah, I'm just excited to see how they wrap up this season, and I wonder, I don't think they're gonna fully wrap up this arc in this episode. I feel like they might leave us off on a cliffhanger, but I hope that cliffhanger isn't the start of the big battle. I hope they actually show us the battle, so I guess let's find out. So if you wanna watch this, Uncut and Unblurred, as always, on Patreon in the description, and let's go into Kaiju number 8, season 2, episode 11.
私がやる。でも、今立川にいるんじゃ。
Dude, the monster design is so awesome.
出れなか。立川から。
We saw this at the end of the previous episode as well. Yup. Strapped in. Kraunos. No. Keraunos. Keraunos. Damn. The sound design is so good. Oh, oh, sick. It is really cool, but it doesn't look as impressive as fighting, you know, hand to hand. He's just shooting a gun, but it is still impressive. Bop! These monsters look like something straight out of Evangelion. They look like, angels. Of the Kafka Force. I have a feeling something bad's about to happen. It's going too well. No, you jinxed it! The big boys are still hiding. Well, here we go. Here we go. It's about to go down. Oh, baby. Here they are. Damn. 9.0? Oh, yes. Dark Shinomiya versus normal Shinomiya. All of the Titans. No, Titans? Captains. That's what I was gonna say. Ooh! Oh, air attack. Boom. Yo, their upper bodies got eviscerated in an instant. Also, that sound design was great. Just the not just upper bodies, all of their bodies. Yo. One by one. Yep. And of course, Kaiju number 8 is going to be left to deal with Kaiju number 9. Hype. Hype. Yeah. Damn. 84. I wonder if it's the same VA as Kikoru. Ooh! Damn! God! The impact. The after images as well. Ooh! Yeah, that's it. But she is still young. Oh, please, please don't raise those death flags. Please. Uh-oh. Nice! Big. Oh. Ooh. Now what? Is she gonna get saved again? Yes. Memories from her father are being used against her. It makes sense, right? Ooh! 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 Yeah, they're using the memories against them. They're being used against us. Yup. Hmm. I have a sneaking suspicion we're not gonna be seeing the big fight. I swear to God, if they end the season with Kafka walking up to Kaiju number 9 and then ending the episode, I'm gonna be pissed. Wild. Below 60% is that's insane. Oh. Oh no. Okay, I thought something was gonna happen.
大丈夫。
They wouldn't, they wouldn't, they wouldn't.
最強だから。おやまあ。日本の防衛隊はね、すっごいんだよ。怪獣なんてすぐ倒しちゃうんだから。どっちがかっけえ隊員になるか勝負だ。
The framing of that shot made me feel like something was gonna happen while the person was talking.
立花小隊長、右足靭帯断裂。内臓にも損傷があります。みんな急いで。早く。
Oh, no pushing! Leave the cards!
君の言った通りだ。防衛隊にはな、アシロ隊長やナルミ隊長みたいにめちゃくちゃ強い人がたくさんいる。だから安心して待ってな。
ありがとう。
さ、早く避難所の中に。
おじさんのはないの？おじさんのカード。
俺のはねえんだ。
立花小隊長、科学語。
Ooh, that doesn't sound good.
出たらゲットするね。おじさんのカードも。
I swear to God. Stop framing shots like that because
戦線が崩れるのも時間の問題です。
it's making me nervous. That was just gonna be like a boulder coming, like just flying in. Ooh. Oh.
各地から報告。視力が封じられたことにより徐々に被害が拡大しています。どこか一点でも破られればそのまま全体が崩壊しかねん。
ダメだ。今まで戦ってきた怪獣とは桁違い。こんなのどうしようも。
援護、東雲小隊長。小隊長に任命する。離脱しろ、立花。解放戦力73%。
Yep. Dead. Giga dead.
強くなって隊長になってあの人を鳴海隊長を振り向かせたかった。第一部隊の小隊長
Alive?
として、
Those suits
あの人の一翼として
are very durable.
先生を任されることは私の誇り。私じゃ勝てないけどきっとあの人なら勝てる。それなら小隊長として
Do as much damage as possible.
私にできることは一つだけ。どうせこのくらいじゃやれないんでしょ。私の命くらいくれてよ。1秒でも長く時間を、一つでも多く情報を稼いで鳴海隊長につなぐ。
Did someone save her? Did she stall it for long enough? Oh, I don't think anyone saved her. Ooh. Splattered. Oh, she's alive.
私は第一部隊の小隊長だ。命を賭してこの国を守るのが責務。 メなんだこんなこと考えちゃ
Someone's gonna save her.
ってるのに
Kafka? Ooh, ooh.
見たくね
Oh, the sound design is so good. Wait, what was that? Was that Kafka? We saw a light blue flash. That must have been Kafka. Yeah! Oh god, dude. She's beaten up.
すいません東雲小隊長後方に控えてろって命令でしたけど破ります
Oh, what? You're gonna end it like this. I already know. Bro, I'm already pissed off.
日々のここでお前を失うわけにはいかない下がれ
心配ありがとうございますけど大丈夫です絶対負けませんあいつは俺がやります
Oh, look at that facial expression.
真のカフカいや
Kaiju number 8.
回収発出ます
Yeah. Kaiju number 9 as well. Here he is. I could smell it. I could smell this coming. I'm already pissed off. That is the end, right? Let me make sure, because there's no way. I find it hard to believe that they're just gonna leave us off like that. Let me check. But I'm so sure that I'm pretty sure. Wait, what's it called? Kaiju number 8, season 2. Let me check. Here it is. Kaiju number 8, season 2, 11 episodes. Yep, that's it. That's actually wild. That is actually kind of crazy that this is how they ended. No, I even called it. Well, I didn't 100% call it. They did it a bit differently than I said they would. I thought that it was gonna be Kaiju number 8 and Kaiju number 9 squaring up, like walking towards one another, and that's how they ended. But no, it was actually just Kafka walking up to one of the soldier kaijus, if you will, one of the underlings, right? The 9.0 fortitude kaijus that were working for Kaiju number 9. But then at the end, we also saw Kaiju number 9 doing something, preparing for something, and yeah, I'm guessing it was him noticing Kaiju number 8 and was like, well, here we go, time to fight. Oh man. Okay, so obviously, considering the fact that we started this invasion arc in the previous episode fully, or at least we kicked it off in the previous episode, I kind of knew that we're not going to be finishing it all in this season. I don't know if there's been like any kind of announcement for a season 3 or something. I hope there is, but I'm not really paying too much attention to the updates and stuff, so I'll see when the time comes. But I hope there's going to be a season 3, because let's talk about season 2 a bit, all right? Let's talk about season 2 in comparison to like season 1 and stuff. Honestly, season 2 got me way more invested in some of the characters and in the show and in the world than season 1 did. I think season 1 had better fights. I think that's pretty easy to say, right? I think season 1 had some banger fights, which I think this season was a lot more focused on characters than the fighting. And I think honestly, I prefer this season. I don't know if that's a hot take or not, but I think, as I said, this season actually got me invested in a lot of the characters, and I think what they did with Shinomiya especially, and also Kafka, I think every single time that Kafka and Shinomiya were on screen, this was incredible. I do think that, unfortunately, the two, I think, episodes with Ichikawa, is that his name? Ichikawa? Those two episodes were kind of, I wasn't a huge fan of those, that mini arc there, even though I love him, I love Ichikawa. The reason why I love him is because his relationship with Kafka is so fun to watch, but when he's apart from Kafka, I am not as invested in him. But I feel like with Shinomiya, I am very much invested in her character now, because of how they built up the entire, like, her family here, through all of the I think they, like, through all the flashbacks there, I think they did very, very well. I think doing flashbacks in an action show is a very dicey slope because people are very, very, very quick to hate on flashbacks, which is fair enough, right? They can very much disrupt the flow of action, but I think the way that they did it here was really good. I think it added to the scenes as opposed to taking away from them. I don't think they were like taking the piss with them. I don't think they were too long. I think they were really, really well done. And they made me care about the characters a lot more. So I think I ever so slightly enjoyed the season 2. I think season 2 made me way more excited for season 3 than season 1 made me excited for season 2, if that makes sense. That's because it made me more invested. So I'm excited for eventual season 3. I'm hoping it's gonna happen. I'm gonna guess that it is. And when it is gonna happen, I'm definitely gonna be watching on the channel because, as I said, I love it. So I'm excited for it. I do wish that we got like some fights that were a bit more high caliber, a bit more high, but as I said, I don't think it's necessarily needed for this show to be good. So I'm just excited because I'm sure in the next season we're gonna be starting off with a bang with this invasion kicking off into, like, you know, the 6th gear. So yeah, but until then I'm gonna end it here. So hope you guys enjoyed. If you did, make sure to like, comment, subscribe, and I'll see you in the next season. Peace.